People. Que pasa, sac say what they do. Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source, your source for dancehall and our entertainment news. Now, people, have you noticed that since them kinda less clamp down upon the Big C situation and school resume, it has been nothing but madness. Nothing short of Bellevue-ism. People, yesterday I put maybe about 4 videos in my group, my WhatsApp group. And in these 4 videos, there was all sorts of physical altercation with all sorts of scholars. Scholars versus scholars. Boy versus girl. Girl versus girl. Teacher versus student. Student versus civilian. Whichever combination you can think about, that is what is going on in Jamaica. Now, people, I don't know if this educational institution, is now MMA institution, meaning mixed martial arts, or some sort of boxing, some sort of physical school where them go for learn for fight. However, it seems as if more fighting is going on than learning. However, when I got those videos and post them in my group, I said, sure, regular thing, that common assault. However, people, I then got a next video which was even more disturbing than the whole thing, and I pretty much sympathize with the teacher and the student. I don't tell no lie, him want to ras box. However, you cannot do that, right? Now, people, this incident is said to have taken place in Chapelton School, which is in Clarendon. I am assuming it is some sorts of high school. Maybe in the lower grade. Child maybe about 12 to 14. The boy walk up in the class. Pretty much the teacher say, teacher hold him. No morning, no nothing. Him nah no manners. So she hold him firmly. The little boy hold the boy. Little boy say, no touch me, sorry. She say, yeah, but you don't have any manners. So anyways, him say, are you not no manners? Now, people, obviously, we see this youth told himself that, listen, once my parents let me out of this madhouse, this indisciplined setting, I am going to be the class clown. So that is his intention, to entertain. However, people, if you realize most of the class clowns are now the bums in society. However, when the teacher hold him tell the teacher, don't touch me. She said, you're not going to come into this class and act like this and cause all sorts of disturbance, not in so much word. The boy then responds and say, what you touch me for? Me don't know if your Anna come off or out at dog S-H-I-T. Now, people, remember, this is a grown lady. This is a teacher that is supposed to be teaching this youth to make sure that he has a better future and don't be a bum, which more than likely, inevitably, he is going to be a bum. Unless something drastically happens, unless there's some sort of divine intervention or they get some sorts of counseling. Now, people, the teacher told him be quiet because obviously he was disturbing the class, to which he responded, my mouth, you're bright. Now, people, when I listen to stuff like this, I have to wonder, how is it that parents send out them children with no sorts of discipline? Now, people, it even gets worse. The teacher then holds on to him and put him out, or put him from the desk. He was sitting at the desk and he was not listening. So therefore, she lifts him up and she puts him to the side. And him say, leave me alone. You stink like toilet. Now people, can you imagine? This is a little boy, maybe 12 or 14 year old. Can't even PISS straight. However, him have the audacity, him have the nerves, him have the balls for talk to the teacher like this. Now people, while all of this was happening, obviously somebody was videotaping, maybe a next student. And of course, they were entertained. Because it seems as if our educational system has become a school of buffoons, a school of clowns, a school of indiscipline. At the end of the video, our next teacher don't know if she's the disciplinarian, the dean of discipline, the vice principal, the principal, whatever. However, she came in and she took this youth out of the class. The video ends. Now people, I am sure that we've noticed that there's been a mass exit of teachers out of the schools in Jamaica. Most of them end up overseas, some other Caribbean island, where the pay scale more than likely is much, much better than Jamaica. And I am not saying that in the schools in America there's not indiscipline and you don't have some set of rogue picnic, some set of bad breed picnic where it seems as if the parents kick them up instead of grow them up. However, whenever you are paid not very handsomely, not very well, and then you have to put up with all sorts of disrespect, lack of the proper teaching utensils, lack of proper amenities, lack of proper school, board, classroom, desk, chair, the basic necessity. Because people, let's face it, the schools in Jamaica, not all of them, looks as if them still the back at time. Them look as if them back 30 or 40 years or so. Them no look up to the time, and people, I understand that a lot of these schools are in rural community, so therefore we should not expect too much. However, the truth and the fact is that when we look at the amount of money that is being squandered by this government, and it seems as if the teachers, which should be priority in a Jamaica, teacher, security, JCF, JDF, and then we see on top of the low pay grade, they are also disrespected. Their lives are in danger. The parents that send out these children. Now people, obviously, this youth must be bipolar, meaning that when him there home, him act with discipline, and then when him come to school, is a new person, new youth. Or more than likely, I am thinking logically, that this boy not have any sorts of discipline. This boy, mother or father, if him even have one, well, he obviously has father and mother. That is how he was birthed. However, they are doing a very horrible job so far, because people, this youth have zero manners. This youth, me not tell no lie. If me are the teacher, and people, I don't want to sound controversial, me or the little boy that have to stay in the class or school, the two of we could not coexist. I would refuse, and people, obviously, this teacher probably don't have that option to make that decision. So therefore, she is stuck. Stuck with these wild animals that some of these wild animals grow and claim said them a mother, claim said them a father. However, people, this is a reflection of the real society, what we see out there. The indiscipline, lack of morals, lack of ethics, lack of respect for anything or anybody. Law enforcement, just typical Jamaican people. Don't know what is going to happen in Jamaica. However, it seems as if we need some sorts of tsunami. And people, I am not wishing bad for the country, because more than likely me might there too, if it comes. However, you get the point. We need divine intervention. We need a 180 degree, and I know people are going to say a 360 degree. When you go 360, you end up at the same place. You need a polar opposite change. It needs to be revamped, and people, this is it. A next perfect example of what Jamaica gone to. It pretty much, the bar is as low as it can go. It is in the abyss of hell. It basically gone worse than back a dog, point blank, and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like me say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.